Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the highly spoken of Zoom stock, ticker symbol ZM. And before we move on, just make sure to drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button and hit that noti bell for the latest buying updates. And also any questions you do have below, just plug it down in the comment section, and we also plug the socials down so you can message us on there and give it a follow too. So yeah, before I do continue, I just wanted to say I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy stock because I buy it or because I recommend it, and don't sell a stock because I sell it or say this stock is not a great stock moving forward. You must do your own research and due diligence before buying or selling any stock. So yeah, let's get into it. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Zoom stock ticker symbol ZM is currently sitting at $483. It's up very nicely on the 3-month chart, up 81%, up over 500% on the 1-year chart, which is phenomenal. And today it's up around 7%, around $32, which is also very nice. But we've got to remember, Zoom did take a dip from an all-time high of $568. It did consolidate around the $470 to $520 region for around a week or so, and then it broke that resistance, then hit the all-time high of $568. However, that following week it did take a dip of 14%, but as you can see, it's starting to recover. But we've also got to take into consideration that this dip is because the computer and technology sector as a whole lost 1.34%, whilst the S&P 500 lost 2.51%. So we've got to factor that in too. But you can also tell that it was overbought at some point, and I feel like this is due to the current climate we're in. The COVID, everything is online. Everyone was a bit excited Zoom is gonna do well. It has done well due to the climate. Everything's online, meetings are online, school teachings are online, and this has increased Zoom's users by around 30 times. So I think it went from 10 million in around December 2019 to around 300 million in April 2020, and now that we're in November, these figures will be significantly higher. And just another thing about Zoom, they do have the next earnings release soon, and the company is expected to report earnings of $0.75 per earnings per share, which is up 733.33% from the prior quarter. And it's also expected revenues of 694.51 million, which is up 316.9% from the year ago period. So more about Zoom. So as you may know, Zoom has been very popular recently. A lot of people have been using Zoom to hold meetings, and you also might have realized some analysts change the reviews on Zoom. Some of them are saying Zoom is a buy, and I feel like Zoom right now it is a decent price to get into, especially the earnings report soon, which they've seem to be on the right track for. I feel like this will be a short-term catalyst in pushing that stock price up, but do also watch out for any dips along the way, as we do know the election can cause some volatility in the market, especially with the way things are going now. Not everything is set in stone. You can see that the election has been a bit slow, and a lot of people have been pricing in some of the stocks based on who will win the election. And from what I've seen, a lot of people were predicting a Trump win, which is not looking like the likely scenario right now, so do consider that as well. And we've also got to remember Zoom's competitors, so places like Google Classrooms, Microsoft Teams. We've got to remember that these are used more in the school settings. And why is that? So most universities, most schools either use Gmail or they use Outlook, and as you may know, Gmail is connected to Google, so it makes sense to host the teachings on Google Classroom, as everything will be tied into one. It all can be saved on the same cloud. And same with Outlook. Outlook is tied to Microsoft, so people will use the Microsoft Teams. Teachers will use the Microsoft Teams to carry out their teachings, as again everything can be saved on the same cloud. It will be easy to store everything on the OneDrive or to post updates on the Microsoft Teams, which will be accessible for everyone to see, as it does update on the emails as well. So it'll be very easy for the students to view. And people are calling Zoom a COVID stock. Some people are expecting Zoom stock to take a dip when the vaccine comes out. And as you may know, this could be a likely scenario. It could dip, but how much it would dip, we do not know. And also, we do not know when the vaccine is coming out. So you never know, by the time the vaccine does come out, Zoom might have reached $600, $700, you know what I'm saying? And that dip won't be as significant anymore. It's not like it's gonna take a dip to the lows it was at last week. It probably won't, especially with these earnings coming out, which might bump the price up, as we've seen with the other recent companies. We've seen Snapchat, we've seen what other companies we've seen with the earnings. I think Square came out with the earnings recently, Facebook, Amazon. We've seen all those earnings so far. So yeah, and all these companies are up so far. So yeah, I feel like a vaccine won't do a great deal of harm to Zoom stock, but do keep an eye out for that. Personally, I'm not investing in Zoom right now, but I feel like it's one I'll be looking into in the near future, and we'll put some money in there if I do like what I see. But yeah, just remember to do your due diligence. The earnings are out soon, so this will be a short-term catalyst for the Zoom stock. So yeah, if you do want to get in, I feel like this is a decent price to get in. As I said, we just have to see how the week plans out. I'll probably be waiting till around Friday to see if this is a stock I want to be invested in. And as I said, the growth rate has been rapid, over 30 times users in just 5 months, and who knows how many people are using Zoom right now. So yeah, if you have any questions, just comment it down in the comment section below. Otherwise, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, hit that noti bell. We'll be back with another video very soon.